Hello YouTube community of runners and sports lovers. I was challenged to a sort of interview to answer 5 essential questions in the runner's world. I've been thinking about whether to do this while running, but decided I'd rather speak clearly in front of my microphone and run separately without huffing and puffing. So let's get started. The first question, why do you run? Well, I run because it feels good to do so. There's a saying that the sum of the defects is constant. I don't smoke, so I have to run more. There's something else. I've always felt that limits are only in our heads, and I always like to prove that, first to myself, but also to the others. The second question, what one piece of running advice would you give to another runner? The most important advice I can give to a runner is to never give up on your dreams. Of course, it's important to have realistic dreams. I'm not saying it's good to dream to beat Kilian Jornet, but who knows, you might beat him as he might abandon a race too. The third question, what was your first running event? Well, my first running event was a mountain marathon in 2010, without running a park run before. But I don't recommend that. I was lucky, but others can get badly injured if they do that. A friend asked me if I wanted to go for a mountain marathon, and I said yes without thinking. I probably felt it would change my life for good. There's a saying, once you cross the finish line of a marathon, your life is going to change forever. That also happened to me. The fourth question, what is your most ambitious yet achievable running goal? Well, I don't really have anything I want to do that I haven't done. I wanted to run an ultra marathon after my first mountain marathon in 2010, and in 2011 I ran a 100k race with almost 800 meters difference in altitude. I wanted to participate in the UTMB. I went there in 2013. I went to support on an Ironman race in 2015, and even though I didn't know how to swim, I set my mind on doing it in 2016. I went for a year every week to swim classes, and in 2016 and 2017 I crossed the finish line in the 4K swim 180 kilometers bike and 42 kilometers run Ironman event in Romania, Oradea. I proved to myself that whatever you want to do, if you put your mind to it and take steps in that direction, you can do it. Now the fifth question, what is your dream running event? I can say that the UTMB was the best race I have ever run. The atmosphere, the tour around Mont Blanc, a classic route, the TMB, that is usually done in a week, to do it in one piece, it's beyond the imagination of a common human. But anyway, I have several races that I have completed, and I would definitely come back as they are amazing events. Olympus Marathon on the Mountain of the Gods, Lavaredo Ultra Trail in Cortina, Cappadocia Ultra Trail in Turkey, Piros 85 in Budapest, and I saved at the end an ultra race that I love very much, that I am part of the team, and that I invite you to come to, as you will definitely love it. Ciucaș Ultra Marathon in Romania. And finally, I have to send the challenge on to 3 other runners. I hope I don't hit someone who has already been challenged. If it happens, there's nothing I can do about it, so I challenge Martin from the Determined Runner, who is one of the people who inspired me to be part of this community almost 2 years ago, Ben from Ben Notley, and an experienced runner I respect a lot, Jay from the Old Ultra Runner. Cheers!